It is day 12 here at the Paddy Power World Darts Championships here at the glorious Alexandra Palace in London. We've got 4 amazing contests ahead of you. You've got Darren Beveridge versus Madas Razma. You've got Wessel Naimer versus Gabriel Clements. You've got David Munya, the Kenyan sensation, taking on Kevin Deutz. And in the last game, you've got the machine, James Wade, taking on Rapid Ricky Evans. It's going to be a fantastic afternoon of darts. It's going to be a fantastic day of darts. Make sure you keep it with Darts World for all your social media and updates. Madas, many congratulations on your win. You've done a lot for grassroots darts back in your native Latvia, and do you think with these bigger performances on the bigger stage, do you think that the grassroots level of darts is going to improve and you might see the next Madas Razma?
Yeah, I have a dart shop, family business. So yeah, in Latvia, I can feel this how grow up darts in Latvia. Yeah, of course, if you win, it should be just more attention from media in Latvia, from young players, of course. I felt already that, it is, of course, yeah. And hopefully there will be another Razzamatazz from Latvia years later.
But you just wanted to keep him back just for now. You want to be the Madas Razma, of course. But you've got a potential tough game in the next round. So with preparations over the Christmas period, is it going to be much practice, or are you going to just try and find that balance?
No, I will practice like always. I know how to share my time for family and for darts. And actually, I felt this morning. I felt like I was playing darts last night too much. My hand didn't felt like I want. But of course, you go on stage. There's extra adrenaline, and you just forgot all problems. You just go and throw and fight for win. Yeah, but now everything will be okay. Yeah.
Well, we wish you the best of luck in the next round and all the best for the festive period.
Thank you.
I prepare for Luke.
Best of luck.
Cheers.
Congratulations on a really good win there. Going into the match, obviously, Wessel Naimer's been playing really well, as you've already said. What was your anticipation going into the game? I mean, it was more of a case of just concentrating on your darts, or was you looking at other ways of getting better?
Yeah, I focus on my game, and I'm always there when I have a chance, and I put it the doubles when I have the chance, and that's it.
I mean, when you looked at the averages, they were near enough the same on your scoring, but it was more crucial at the doubles. And when you were seeing these misses, was it just a case of going in and taking them chances?
Yeah, the average is not important. It's always the win.
Yeah. And potentially you've got a game with either Luke Humphries or Paul Lim. Different speeds of throw, does that affect you, or do you just concentrate on your game?
I look for me, and it's not important what speed the other guy plays. It's I must put the dart in the double and then it's okay.
Well, we wish you the very best in the next round.
Cheers, mate.
Congratulations on an amazing story that you've created here at the Paddy Power World Darts Championships. How much does it mean, not just for you, but for your family and for your friends?
This is a life-changing moment for myself and for my friend, and for dart players across Africa. Yeah, as much as I've done it this far, they feel like there's no reason why they cannot do it for themselves. So I think this is the moment where I need to appreciate the fact that Africa need to embrace that as a sport where they need to put their funds into it, support talents into it, and it will be a life-changing moment, and I'm happy about it.
Well, darts has embraced you. Congratulations on this amazing achievement, and we wish you all the very best for 2026. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on a very professional performance, playing under difficult conditions. Is that the most volatile that the crowd has been in one of your games?
Oh, for sure. The only time I've been booed was against Ricardo Petrescu in the Euro Tour in Germany, so you know that's expected. And that was like literally just for the match. And now they started booing from leg one in the first set, so this was like, yeah, this was something. But like I said, it was expected. I didn't expect anything else, so yeah, you know, I was prepared for it.
And you know, at Christmas, you know, we're famous for pantomimes over here. I mean, how did it feel going into the match being kind of the pantomime villain, or do you prefer being the hero?
To be honest, I don't, like, before the game, like I said, I think I made a mistake by saying what I said in the previous interview, because, like I said, I sounded cocky. But going into this game, I didn't feel any different from any other game. I just felt confident. I felt like I was going to win, and I did. So I think, like, it doesn't really matter what the crowd thinks. Like, of course, I want them to back me. Of course, everyone wants the crowd to back them. But I just felt confident before the game, during the game, after the game. I just feel confident.
And obviously, you've got a little break now over the Christmas period. And what's the plans for yourself? Are you going back home, or are you going to stay in the UK?
It depends on when I'm playing. I'm going to talk to some executives. And if I play the 27th or the 28th, I'm going to stay in London. If I play the 29th, then I will probably go to the Netherlands and celebrate Christmas with my parents.
OK, well, we wish you the very best of luck and have a lovely festive period.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ricky, congratulations on a great win there. Obviously, you're known for your speed with being rapid, but now do you feel that you can change your name to the Marathon Man after that?
Yeah, every time I come here, it's always a sudden and death or five-setter, isn't it? But it's lovely when you win. If I'd have lost that game, I don't think I'd have been very talkative. Let's be honest. But yeah, I beat a very good dart player in a very good slog. I'll say that. It wasn't the best standard. But you don't win games on. You don't win prize money. You don't win ranking points. You don't get. Yeah, you don't, if you'd have said to me you average 100 and you lost, I'd have took that game all day long. So, yeah, I'm still going.
And as you said, you got potentially Charlie Manby.
Yeah.
Again, he's a bit of a speed merchant. Is that going to suit you better?
I wouldn't say that, because I'm going to go anti, like. I like playing slow players. I love it because I'm fast. Everyone's slow to me.
Yeah, but most are.
I played Mensah, I played Mickey Mansell's. I'm not trying to single these people out because they are slower. I love playing people like that. Justin Pipe, when he was back in the day, my first ever 9 dart was against him. So I love playing slow players because it gives me more time to think instead of getting, like, as you can see, I'm a big boy, I'm sweat. If I'm doing that every 2 minutes, it probably doesn't help me. It probably doesn't. If you win it does, because you get a little bit of atmosphere. And yeah, if I'm playing a slow player, it'll give me time to think. And fast or slow, I have to do what I have to do, and that's play my darts. If I play my darts, I can beat these people. I've beaten them all before, so why can't I do it on the big stage?
Well, we wish you the very best luck in the next round and have a lovely holiday.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Just a quiet day at the darts. What a session that was. Ricky Evans, James Wade, a absolute PALLY classic has just been delivered here at the Alexandra Palace in London. David Manua, hats off to you. Incredible story. Kevin Deutz, just that little bit too good. Gabriel Clements with an amazing win over Wessel Nijmer, and then Madas Razma getting the win in that first game of this session. But please, 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 do not go anywhere. We have got another session, and it's going to be another rip-roaring evening of darts. Stay with us here on Darts World. Hope you've had a good session this afternoon, but let's have another session this evening. We are here at the Alexandra Palace in London for the evening session of day 12 here at the Paddy Power World Darts Championships. And we have got 4 extremely good matches up tonight. You've got Gene Van Veen versus Alan Suter. You've got Nathan Aspinall versus Leonard Gates. You've got Ricky Evans just walking by over there. We've got the man behind... We've got the man himself behind me again, Luke Humphreys. He's against the legend that is Paul Lim. And then finally, you've got Charlie Mamba versus Adam Cerveda. It's going to be an excellent night of darts. It's been an excellent day of darts already. Stay tuned with Darts World. Gene, congratulations on a really good performance. Obviously, the first set you was finding your range, but then from then on in, it was a very strong display, especially the 2 last sets. I mean, as we've mentioned earlier, only the 3 trebleless visits. I mean, how do you feel that going into the next, with this little break over Christmas, are you going to change anything up, or are you going to just keep doing what you're doing?
100%, I'm going to keep up what I'm doing so far. I think the last couple of weeks, you know what, the difference between this tournament and the last 2 years, I've put too much pressure on myself. I practiced too much with myself, but also with other players before the tournament. This tournament, I said to myself, don't practice any more than you've done the whole year. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just treat this tournament as every other tournament you played this year, and I think it's going well so far. So, you know, into the 3rd round, and I'm not going to treat it any other way than I've done the past 2 rounds. So I'm going to keep practicing, enjoy Christmas at home, and make sure I'll be ready for the 3rd round.
I mean, that is showing your confidence. I mean, that is something that's very easier said than done. You're treating, you know, the World Championships as just another tournament. Does that show with the European win what kind of a player you really are?
I think so. You know, it's easier said than done than treating the World Championship as any other tournament, but that's what I said to myself. I think it's going well so far, but I think, as you said, it shows what I've grown this year as a player compared to the last 2 years. Last year I put so much pressure on myself, especially with losing that first round in the previous year, and now winning 2 games, 2 really good games, which my opponent pushed me all the way as well. It's going to take me, of course, massive confidence for this tournament, but for the 2026 as well, and also the World Championship next year, to come back here with the confidence. I know that if my opponent pushes me, I can perform. So yeah, I think this tournament alone, only these two games, it's grown me so much as a player.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck in the next round, and have a lovely Christmas.
Cheers, you too. Thank you.
I hope you got it. I want to mess it up.
Nathan, congratulations on a real businessman performance there.
Thank you.
You've got a reputation of being a dogged performer. You love a scrap on the board. As you said, you play better, your best darts when your opponent's throwing haymakers at you. You have that ability to throw them back. But now your game's developed even more, where you're sitting there with a bundle of confidence and you're starting to believe in yourself a lot more.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've just mentioned there about the hypnotherapy. What else has changed in your approach?
Again, confidence from winning. That's certainly the biggest thing. But the stuff I do away from the hockey is massive. You know, I'm not going to bore you all again with what I said the other night, but You know, I think it's gone down quite well. I've seen the comments and the reviews, what people have said, and obviously you boys have shared it all, and I think it's gone down fantastic, and I meant every word. But you know, I do a lot of work away from the hockey. I've got a fantastic family. I've just got everything that you need to be a successful sportsman. I don't know why I'm a lucky guy, but I've got everything that I need at my fingertips, and it's down to you to use them and to take advantage of what you've got and not do stupid things. And you know, I've done stupid things in the past, but now I'm like, there's a lot of money, there's a lot of tournaments, there's a lot of trophies to be won. I've been given a gift, an opportunity to be very successful in life, and don't F it up, and just try and do everything you can to be the best version of yourself.
So, using your nickname, do you think you've shed all that old skin and dead skin?
Wow! Wow! You waited ages to say that, yeah.
and this is a new Nathan Aspinall.
Yeah, I think obviously when you've been to the bottom, which I have with my injuries and my diets and everything, when you're winning and you're playing well, that's how you call it better. But I think you should take every opportunity that is given to you, and you know, I enjoy it. I say it all the time. I try and help people out that are in bad situations. But no, I think I'm a different player this year. Certainly the last 6 months have been fantastic. I've not really shown anything so far in this tournament. I've just won. But yeah, rest assured, I get an extra day, well, an extra couple of days at home compared to what I normally get. I'm going to really enjoy my Christmas. I'm going to get absolutely hammered on Christmas Day because I'm not coming back till the 27th. And yeah, we'll see what happens after that.
Well, we wish you the very best luck in the next round.
You.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Yes. Yeah.
Luke, congratulations on a business-like performance there. Obviously, you was walking into this game not knowing what to expect from the crowd, and you've mentioned the crowd were fantastic. Just moving back to the Grand Slam where you and Luke were both on the stage, and you said you two were the best two players in the world, and you kind of made a call to arms for all the other players to step up their game. Do you feel that some of them players are stepping up, or do you feel there's more risks?
I mean, it's hard to say that people have stepped up after 4 weeks. You know, you need a bit of consistency. Of course, you know, me and Luke are the two best players in the world. That's not going to change no matter if we both don't make the final. We still are the best too. But, you know, it's kind of... it's up to people to stop us, is what we were kind of saying on the stage. You know, everyone was sort of complaining about how we'd making finals all the time, but I don't know, you can't... I'm happy that's happening too. If I'm making finals, I'm happy. So, you know, for myself, it's all about staying dedicated, working hard, and, you know, keep making them finals, whether they're against Luke or they're against someone else. You know, I don't really care on playing in finals as long as I'm there and give myself the opportunity to be there. But, yeah, of course, there's so many great players out there. You know, Jan is definitely one of them that is capable of beating, you know, me for sure. He's beat me quite a few times. He's definitely capable of beating Luke as well. So it's not about people stepping up. It's about people trying to break the fold of us making finals all the time. But there's definitely players out there that can do it. It's just you have to prove it over a consistent manner. Keep doing it. You can't have, you know, one time and then, you know, 6 months, 12 months not doing it again. I think that's what I'm quite proud of myself. You know, I broke into it, a couple of majors. Making finals, and I just kept doing it every year. You know, it's like 5 last year, 5 this year, 4 the year before. You know, so that's what I, you know, trying to do to myself. Keep making lots of major finals. You know, keep yourself up there.
And obviously, over the Christmas break, is it going to be much practice on the board, or is it just going to keep in the levels that you're currently at?
Yeah, I'm not going to like start practicing more than I usually do. I'm going to still practice like my natural, you know, for me tomorrow I probably won't practice. I've got a long drive home, so I won't, you know, exert myself too much. But Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I'll do, you know, an hour and a half like I usually would, because that you can celebrate Christmas afterwards. You know, when you're world champion, it's something that, of course, I will still celebrate kids and stuff. But yeah, I still will dedicate to put my practice in as well.
Plus, it's something to do whilst the turkey's cooking.
Exactly. Although I'm cooking the whole Christmas dinner, so I won't get time to practice while that's cooking.
Well, we hope you have a lovely Christmas period and best of luck in the next round.
Thank you, and you. Thank you very much.
Luke, congratulations. We had Nathan Aspinall in there earlier, and he echoed your
Charlie, many congratulations. It's been quite a few months for yourself, obviously winning the Moda Super Series and then going into the World Championships. You must be on cloud 9.
Yeah, definitely. I just don't want to... I came into this game thinking not the same mindset as I was the first game, so I wanted to feel a bit more nervous. I like the nerves. I think it sort of spurs me on a bit. So yeah, I'm a bit on a high at the minute, but you know, I've got to come back down to earth at some point.
And you've been helping out with a darts academy back in your hometown. What would you say to them about this experience?
Yeah, it's nothing like anything else. It's so different to everything else at that stage when there's 4,000 people in that room. Just it's red up there. It's completely different to playing in your bedroom and in your local darts academy thing. It's it's completely different, but it's the place where you want to be.
And between now and your next game, what's the plans for Christmas and Boxing Day?
I just want to chill out, do everything like I normally do. I don't want to think. I want to sort of forget the fact how I am in a good place, and I've got round 3 to look at. But at the same time, you've got to look at your family and spending Christmas with your family like you normally do. It can't change just for one tournament.
Well, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and the best of luck in the next round.
Thank you.
So, a nice evening of darts there. We had Gene Van Veen with that incredible 108 average against Alan Suter. And then Nathan Aspinall with a business-like performance there in his game. And then Luke Humphries taking on the legend, that is Paul Lim. And again, another business-like approach to that game. But then going into the last game, Charlie Mambe, the sensation from Yorkshire, is having a dream tournament. He's now into round 3 and he's got a tough game against Ricky Evans, and I'm sure sparks will fly on that one. But for me, AJ Urmston-Toft, from the ever splendid Alexandra Palace, I bid you good night.